Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL. And today I have an idea. I don't know how this is going to work, but I want to do something with this. So I really don't even need to copy and paste this. You can see exactly what it is. But just because we're used to doing things a certain way around here, let's do it anyways. Layer, transform clockwise. Make it a bit bigger. Shove it off to the side. We can anchor that layer, go to the other one. Let's pick some colors. I guess a dark blue isn't so bad. So dark blue basically goes on one side and it just dominates that side like that. And then the other color, let's pick something really nice and contrasty. Let's go with orange. Heck yeah. This goes on the other side, and one of the two colors has to take up the middle. So in this, on our example, it was the green is a little bit bigger. We have it kind of set up the same way. And all this is that when this one comes in, it bounces back, and the blue over here, it bounces back. That's how you get that. If you just want a bracelet of two colors, let's say you're trying to do the Ukraine flag, that's how you would do it. Now, what I want to do is I want to take this string here and try to get it coming in here, maybe even as high as up here. I'm not sure about the middle yet. We'll figure that out kind of as we go along. Like that. So then the orange can shift over here. Again, I don't know what we're doing with this middle row. We'll kind of determine that as we get along a little further. So this one went straight, this one can. And so this one changed direction, so this one also can. And then this blue travels under, makes over here. Same with this one. And you'll notice I'm keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The right hand side as the side that's always more. So that's sort of, it didn't have to be. I could have switched it, make these ones here blue. But I kind of feel like the blue already had its shot at the top. Give it to the orange. And that way, to the question of why does one go one way and one go the other, that would be it. So there's 6 strings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think that means that there's another blue out here. That comes in. So that's all 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there'll be another orange coming through over here. Because this is a 12-string bracelet. So these are definitely orange. Just kind of trying to fill in a little bit here. The only thing I can see as being a problem in making this is knowing when the center thing happens. Yeah, and I see no reason why that can't just be the orange and this be the blue. It's slightly gonna make it slightly off center, but that's not an issue. And then this one comes all the way down and bounces. That's perfect. The first one here comes down and bounces there as well. So yeah, that's the 6 strings on both sides. Yeah, I honestly, I thought there was going to be like weird segments off on the side or something that make it kind of turn out weird, or like you would have to have the orange coming through up top and a little of the blue in the other side. I thought there would be something really strange about how flipping this would turn out. Just to give you an idea of what this will look like, I'm gonna have to like fill all this stuff in later. But if I just do this real quick, I can kind of give you an idea of what the bracelet will be like. Wow. Yeah, I'm not sure how. Maybe I just do 30 minutes of tying knots, and then when I get to that point, then I make the transition. Does that make sense? Because a bracelet like this should take me about an hour. Mind you, the problem with this one will be that it's going to get made probably like a candy stripe, because there's no way of really segmenting it. I mean, I could do it. I guess I could do it like a chevron. But I don't know that that would necessarily speed anything up. The only thing a chevron would do would be make it coming from different directions, which would help stop the bracelet curling. Mind you, all I got to do to stop the bracelet curling is tilt it inside of the clip, so that way it's like doing a straight edge. It looks like doing an alpha pattern. That would solve that problem completely. The 30-minute thing sort of makes sense. Like it would definitely. There's so many different ways. well, there's only a couple different ways, but like which way makes the most sense? In a way, I would like it to be a chevron pointing downwards, which I can do. The setup for it a little bit harder, but that could work. There. No, you still got some down here. There we go. So that's kind of how the bracelet will look. Like I said, I'm really undecided on how to pull this one off. This is definitely different. And I've never done one like this before, so I don't know. Before I go, let me give a quick shout out to my YouTube members for making this possible. All this experimenting and trying new things and whatever all comes down to these people throwing in their support. If you want to help the channel, it's really easy. It's $4 a month, and or $5 if you're in Singapore. So somehow the currency in America is better, $4 in America. So yeah, you could contribute and it would go a long ways to making the channel keep going. So thank you very much for that. I guess we just try it and see what happens. I don't know. It's going to be an interesting one, guys. Stay tuned. It'll be tomorrow. All right. Thanks for watching. And as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.